matchup versus White Mageisaguy and Meowth, we did have a bit of a scheduling issue. So instead, we're going to be doing a little bit of an exhibition race. White Mages agreed. We have Willcleosis on the other side. We're going to be doing a shard hunt. My co-commentator today is the Hendrik Canuck. And we made it a little bit easy. We gave him a free airship.
Yeah, it's going to be pretty fun, I would imagine.
So we have all kinds of fun flags turned on. We have entrance and floor shuffle turned on, so you never know where you're going to go. And then for anyone that's not aware of the shard hunt, instead of collecting the 4 orbs, you got to collect 16 shards. That will open up the black orb and take you directly to Chaos. And we also have a flag turned on that is an alternate end boss. It could be one of a few different combinations, but we probably won't be seeing Chaos like you expect. But with that free airship, we should be seeing them do quite a bit of exploring, get a little bit of gear, a little bit of levels, and they are off. Corneria will be the same to make sure they have some access to some spells and equipment. We have, mermaids in Castle Corneria. That's pretty nice. Cure 4 life to an exit on level 1 white magic. And White Mage decides to remake. We got Will cleaning out the mermaids. That stone you just saw on Will's side, he needs 15 more now. And that is an absolutely stacked level 1 magic. And the Litu Gauntlet, I think you saw on Will's side, that's another flag we have turned on instead of the Power Bonk. And the Zeus Gauntlet, well, I guess that technically is a Zeus Gauntlet, isn't it? But the spells that are associated with any of the items that cast a spell have been changed up. So we could see nuke shirts. Looks like Will's done his looting.
Okay, sorry about that. Looks like I had a little difficulty maybe, but I should be good to go now. Well, looks like White Mage is the first one to take off out of Corneria and is heading for the Temple of Fiends, which we do have the class change. And it turns into the Empty Cave on Cardia Islands.
Level 1 exit's going to be great for a entrance floor shuffle.
So basically, with the free airship, the world is their oyster right now. So what their target is to get 16 shards, and then find TOFR and take down the final boss. And the shards will be called something different. I don't know what they'll be called, but we'll know once he picks one up. Looks like Dwarf Cave turns into the ice floor and then turns into the volcano. And Will has gone to check Matoya, and we have one of the Cardi Islands caves.
Yeah, it is worth noting this is White Mage's first ever shard hunt, floor shuffle, anything, so... I know I said my first one not that long ago. It's definitely interesting to get used to.
And you'll notice that he has a Harm 3 weapon. Weapons and armor are randomized in this to have certain effects. So that is a Harm 3 staff.
Yeah, that would have been either the mage staff, the wizard staff.
Wow, level 1 was stacked. Cure 4, life 2, nuke.
And then you can catch it as they go into their equipment or their status screen real quick. Instead of the 4 orbs, you can see the 16 little bubbles that they need to get in order to get all the shards to have access. Now, part of the hard part of this also is, since it's an entrance and floor shuffle, you still need to find Temple of Fiends Revisited. You have no idea where that's going to be. So even if you get all 16 shards, you may not know where to go.
Yeah, and you might get all 16 shards before you get any amount of gear.
And there was a Sky Temple floor in the ice cave entrance. We'll kind of either jot it down or think about what he wants to do.
Looks like the thief is taking a nap. I don't know if that's by plan or just by accident.
Oh, we found Onrak, found the town. And you can find some interesting stuff in the weapon shop, item shops as well. You can find that nuke shirt in a shop.
I know my first shard hunt didn't go well. I found 16 shards in about 30 minutes, but you think you can find TOFR? Not a chance.
When we found there was castle ordeals in Sarda's cave. Not quite ready for that. Lupaland and
Lefanish in the shard in the west part of the Titan's tunnel, and in the east we have a water floor. None of which you want to go into level 1. Although Will's proven me wrong and is actually going in at level 1.
Oh, and if he ever gets the tail, he knows where to go.
Stone is what they're called. Stones. So when you see them pick up a stone in a treasure chest, that is one of the shards that they do need. And as well, if they find the fiends, I believe Carrie and Lich are worth 1, and Kraken and Tiamat are worth 2.
I believe it's 2 and 4. On there you
is
saw
it 2 and 4?
On Will's screen, you could buy the Aegis, you could buy ice armor, you could buy all the items have been shuffled where they could show up in shops. You could have 4 Massimos. There's a Sun Sword, a Power Staff, and a Harm 2 spell. Which I believe would end up being the Defense Sword. I'm kind of surprised Will found Onrak earlier. He didn't check the, well, I guess there's no weapon. Never mind. I was thinking weapon shops, but...
White Mage is still cleaning out the mermaids. While Will is going to see what the Cardi Islands hold. Sky Castle floor, which is no good without your chime. Or cube, sorry.
I don't know if they set this flag, but we also have something on the alpha site where trap tiles can be shuffled and changed up.
Yeah, I don't think they did that. But we have the Titan's tunnel here. And we have Elfland. No, this is Corneria Castle.
Yep.
So we're going to see what the king has to offer. The king has the rod. And now Sarah will not be there till they find TOFR to feed Garland. And get her item too. So And Melman. This will be very important once they get the slab to remember where this is.
Yep, they already found Lupaland, so they can go and turn that in for an incentivized item. Ooh, lit 2 gauntlets you can buy for everybody. That'll be pretty decent. Zeus gauntlets for everybody. But it is worth noting that since we have the floor entrance shuffle, you could hypothetically do this with none of the key items you normally would need.
It looks like we have Elfland. And where Astos used to be. So Astos has moved out, folks. Where has he moved to? Well, maybe we'll find out.
Not a bad level 3.
Cure 3 would be okay, but... Meanwhile, Will is still checking out the Cardi Islands and finds the fire floor.
Yeah, he has exit, so you can do most of this on the lava tile, so we can see where this ends up.
And Marsh. Is he going to keep going? It looks like he is.
Ooh.
I don't have to heal first, though.
And there he goes.
I have a feeling he was just going to test out to see how far he could get. He had no plans of going anywhere.
Oh, Invis 2 staff, Slow 2 staff, and Excalibur all for sale in the Elfland weaponry. That is an awesome weaponry.
And looks like we have found Elfland, or the Elfland Castle. So that will be important to remember if they do manage to finish their crown quest.
Just managing to complete a chain like that in this setup is incredibly difficult.
Will is about to check out Gaia, which is actually provoke us, so I guess we'll get to see what the pirates are holding on to.
And level 2 magic, which I'm sure they'll... Oh, and everybody had nukes and lit 2s for those pirates.
And thank you for the raid, OPT Lawyer. And welcome all to this exhibition shard hunt. Was supposed to be a randomizer race, but one of the contestants had an issue and could not make the race, so we are putting on a little display for you here.
Life in level 4. Our pirate has the tail. Will knows where to turn that in if he wrote it down. OPT, we were going to be running a race, but one of the contestants had a scheduling issue, so we're doing a bit of an exhibition of our shard hunt, our entrance and floor shuffle, item magic, all kinds of fun flags are turned on for this one.
White Mage is checking out the Swamp Cave, where we have Lich.
It looks like he's going to take a stab at it.
This will be 2 big shards if he can take down the Fiend. Don't like his chances, but he's got nuke, so...
There's Harm 4, Fire 3 in the level 2 spells.
Oh, he's got a Harm Tree Staff. He's got a chance to take down Carrie.
Specifically, this is our shard hunt, our floor shuffle, our entrance shuffle. Just a bunch of the alpha flags that we have that we're still working
Lich
on.
wants to play nice here.
He only hit for 26. Between the nukes and the harms. And Invis 2 staffs they bought. As long as he just sits there and melees, you got a chance. Treasury in Melmond.
And White Mage has downed Lich, and that is 2 big shards for him.
Will's gonna take a stab at this treasury, even though he's super low, but maybe there's lit 2 gauntlets can keep him going. And White Mage looks like he's about to find. Oh, he's going back to Elfland.
Those lit 2 gauntlets are really coming in handy for Will. He's getting massive levels as he's going through this armory.
Okay, it looks like they do not have the trap tile option turned on. Which was fun. There was a trap tile in, I believe, it was Ordeals that had 2 to 3 fire elementals. That was good for grinding. But that is a fun little thing that Nitz has worked on. I didn't see. Oh no, Will just wanted to drop a save real quick while I was right there. You know, clear out the western side of this armory.
White Mage is already up at level 9. He's checking out the first floor of the Sky Castle. Finds a katana.
Yeah, you got a couple charges of nuke. You got exit to get out immediately. You can take down a couple of packs. That's a lot of experience for a level 3 party. As long as you can find a place with some save items, you're good to go. Dragon armor in there. And a shard. Stone, whatever. A doohickey. White Mage content to just keep digging.
Few Opal Gauntlets that'll sell for some good money.
Sea Troll's giving Will a little bit of a workout. I believe they cremate.
And White Mage stopped back at Korea Town for a quick inn.
Ah, that's why Will was so desperate to get in there. He has a tail. He wants to get those get his upgrade.
Looks like White Mage is going back in to finish this first floor. And finds first floor of Earth, which isn't too bad because there's some chests you can check here too.
Yeah, there's a few, but looks like he's just content
Or
to
you
keep
can
digging.
just go on. I think in a shard hunt you'd want to check all the chests you can because that's where your shards are gonna lie.
And with exit, I can see going as far as you can, exiting out, and then.
Oh, those hags are giving Will the better end of the business here.
Split Punch, we have the item Magic Shuffle turned on. All of the items that normally will cast a spell when used in battle have the spell shuffled. So you can end up with something fun like nuke shirts or, you know, dark swords.
White Mage is going to buy some healing items here now, do a little shopping.
And Will just desperate to try and get out of this fight.
Getting some good levels for his fighter though. And we'll see what a white mage's next move will be. Heading back into Elfland Castle to probably clean out that earth floor.
Yeah, I think he was just light on save items and heals, so he wanted to stock up before he made a really deep dive.
Unrunnable asps.
Oh, Will just 2 steps away. And makes it out of the lobster encounter. Lobsters are nasty, nasty things. They already rolled a bunch of hits.
He's not going to revive anybody. He's going right to see what the Earth Cave has to hold.
He's got a look 2 gauntlet. He'll be fine.
Looks like White Mage has found bottom of marsh. And Will has found the town of Gaia here. Gonna buy some Aegis shield. It's not a bad pickup.
And White Mage have to do the same thing I do every time I go into Marsh, check every room because I'm not good enough to know where the chests are.
Yeah, nobody ever goes there, so it's not surprised hardly anybody knows them. I don't know which chests are linked in the Marsh Cave. That's what I don't know.
Oh, I picked up a couple of
Sun
swords.
Sword. Think he might be thinking about reviving his team sometime.
Nah, this knight's got this.
Stocking up on some healing items. I believe it's 1 and 4 on the top row have chests. 1 and 2 on the second row have chests. 2 and 3 on the third row have chests. And the bottom 4 have chests because they're key locked.
And for anyone joining us, we were supposed to have a matchup, but one of the contestants was unable to make it, so we're going ahead and just having a little exhibition, showing off some of our alpha flags that we have that we're still working on. They're mostly there, though. If you're familiar with Link to the Past, this is entrance shuffle, key sanity kind of stuff. But also with the item magic being shuffled. And
We'll see what the vanilla wizards are holding. It looks like Will has found part of the ice cave. Unrunnable rates. That's not gonna make for a fun time.
And with this floor shuffle, extra props to Ali Gerbrap doing tracking. Because every floor you have to change the background. So it is it's definitely difficult to track on these floor shuffles.
Yeah, so don't forget to give our tracker a follow there. As well as our runners and our commentators.
Yeah, comment in chat. This is where it definitely is. You have to play the game entirely differently than you originally would. There's no preconceived notion of where to go and what to do. You have to be really good at just seeing what you got and working with it. And there's a ribbon pickup.
Looks like
A pure sword.
an anti-list shirt.
Looks like that would be the vanilla white shirt because the white mage has it.
White Mage using the warp trick to get all 3 chests in the ice cave. So he only has to make the walkout once, not twice.
Oh, Will finding Sardis, so we'll see another incentivized item.
Got some grass, folks. Now he knows. He doesn't know where Matoya is. No. Actually, he does know where the prince is, so he could get his key.
Yep, he knows where Elflin Castle is, so he can go turn that quest in.
So I guess poor Astos is not needed anymore. His virtues may remain untouched.
He's just the kindly old king in the Northwest Castle.
That's a lot of scorpion.
And I think a couple of the two columns can take care of. And White Mage actually opting to take this sorcerer. Yeah, looks like he's opting to take it. Man, the Invis 2 staff is an awesome pickup, especially since it was available from a vendor.
Now we're gonna see what the bottom of Ice Cave has. Silver Gauntlet's not too bad.
And the Sleeping Prince had TNT. You think that would wake him up?
Well, I think there'd be a little difficulty there in staying asleep when you're laying on some TNT. Will realizing he doesn't have a canoe, so he cannot make the river trek.
And right now, he found
Oh,
Tiamat.
Warmac hype. Warmac has to be fought.
They have the Warmac aggro on.
So, in other words, Warmac is required here.
Will is quite brave for doing this. Ooh, 3 hits, 3 damage. Oh, White Mage finds the canoe. One of the 3 chests right before the drop down for the incentive location was the canoe that Will needed just a moment ago.
And down goes Ole. And down goes Arn.
Oh, yeah, we're just relying on chip damage here.
Bye, Thule. Okay, Rick, 1-on-1. Mano a mano. Victory 1 for Warmac.
Alright, well, if Will finds a little bit more gear, gets a few more levels, it wasn't that hard to get there, and that's a 4 shard pickup. Yeah, Will's back trying to pick up a few more spells now that he's class changed. Has a little more spending money. Yeah, that canoe opened up.
Whitmage is trying to decide where to go here. Well, really all the canoe opens up is Waterfall and the other town.
Seeing as he has that, I would definitely follow that thread.
He's buying some life. And White Mage is going to clean out the first floor of, or second or third floor of the air castle, and does find a stone. So I believe White Mage has 4 shards now, to Will's 2 maybe?
I'll try to keep an eye on their screen next time they bring it up. That's one thing. I don't think we have a tracker for the shard just yet. And this was kind of put together last minute. Even if we do, I don't know. We could have got it up, but opal armor for sale in Elfland. I didn't see that before. That's pretty nice. But he does have dragon armor already, so.
And as they get more levels, these floors are going to get easier, and there is the game changer.
Oh,
We
well,
politely refer to the Vorpal as the game changer, because there is a small part of this community that believes it is the best sword, and there is a larger part of this community that believes it's not the best sword.
Will just feels jealous right now, but he just doesn't know why. Not yet.
Shilise is happy. We have a Vorpal sighting.
Well, Will remembering where Lich was, I'm gonna get 2 more shards. And if White Man should take it down, 15-20 minutes ago, I'm sure he'll have no problem.
Yes, 10 breaths. All the items can be in shops. All weapons, so you could have 4 Mazmoons if you want, which I believe would be the best scenario.
It does make me smile that one of the gauntlets was the Lit 2 gauntlet. I just imagine the Zeus gauntlet, someone took a Sharpie, wrote out Zeus and wrote Lit 2 under it. Yeah, White Mage has the katana, has a Vorpal, but can't use them yet because he hasn't found the tail. I don't even know that he's found where he could turn it in.
Looks like Will has 4 shards to his name.
Yep, White Mage just keep trucking along, keep throwing those nukes out.
And we're about half hour in, and I'd say a recap, but I quite don't know what we'd recap. They've got a bunch of items, and they're looking for a bunch more.
We did give these guys a free airship. That is another flag that you can turn on. You don't have to, so they could have to dig through all of these entrances to find the floater and to find the canoe in order to get to the airship. But we decided to be nice to them this time.
Yeah, well, we got matches later tonight, so it'd be kind of hard to be here till midnight. And also in this seed, their TOFR is just the last floor. They don't have to do a dive down all 4 floors. So once they find TOFR, it'll just be the last boss.
Which the entrance shuffle I played last night had Chaos as a Garland sprite, and then 8 Garlands, and the Garlands knew Thunder. Did have a nuke shirt, but doesn't really help you when you have 8 Thunders to get through.
Ooh, bad man taking names. He was there to chew bubblegum and kick butt, and he's all out of bubblegum.
Yeah, 10 Breast, we also have the alternate boss flag turned on. So instead of Chaos, they will fight something else. Yet to be seen.
Looks like White Mage has 7 shards. So he's up 7-4.
If you're gonna bless RNG, let's make it 2 Krakens. Yeah, I'm sorry, White Mage just slow and steady, clearing this floor out, getting levels.
Oh, he's checking chests, getting his shards. He's in good shape. And we have the waterfall.
Ooh, incentivized
We'll get to see
location.
another incentive item if he can make it through. And Will is cleaning out the same chests White Mage just cleared. But he is not diving further, so he won't find the waterfall immediately.
Yep, Sticky Fingers, 2 fiends can fit. The 2 would fit in the back row just as any of the other larger enemies would. The larger enemy sprites.
Wow, that pure sword was worth some cash.
It's totally a nuke sword, I swear. Just buy it. These Lit 2 gauntlets are definitely making the thief useful.
Looks like Will's about to find his waterfall.
Ugh,
Nightmares with Fur 3. Ooh, baby.
I guess they got Cure 4 also on level 1. That's I would have rather just the Red Mage just take a dirt nap with Life 2. Our favorite bat, Out of Bound Bat. We all love Out of Bound Bat.
Nuke is making quick work of this trap tile. So we'll see what the robot's holding.
Yes.
Pro Ring's not a bad pickup.
Looks like Will decided not to go back and dive there. Or he is about to find his ruby, or not ruby, Jesus. Opal Gauntlet. That ruby actually is useful. Another flag we have turned on is Titan's Trove. There was a little map edit done in the Titans area, where the Titan actually blocks off the 4 chests that you usually can just go in the back entrance with the airship. So you actually will need the ruby, and you can incentivize that.
Hey man, he's hangry. He needs some food.
And White Mage, I think, knows he saw the Titan's Tunnel before, and he just can't remember where it is.
I believe it was up the Sardia Islands, wasn't it? At least one entrance to it was.
I ran out of room on my paper. I have no idea where anything is. There it is. Elfland Town. Oh, I did not see the wizards with poison. That's not fun.
And the Titan takes his ruby and gets out of dodge. And a stone, a pro cape, and an invis 2 staff. So that's decent.
Yeah, White Mage has a 3 only way is really behind, I would say, at this point, is the class upgrade.
White Mage has found Elfland Castle, or Corneria, and he'll get his rod. Will is heading back for the ice cave, which is Sky Castle, so he will be making the dip into the waterfall eventually.
And then this, the floor entrance shuffle gets especially confusing when you get into, if you like, say, the first floor of Marsh, where you have two different load zones. You can go north, and there can be a whole fork on the north end. Then you have another whole fork on the south end. And we'll just retreading steps that White Mage has tread. We still have not found Temple of Fiends, though. Oh, nobody. Oh, okay. It looks like White Mage is gonna go ahead and give Castle Ordeals a try. I believe the chest is incentivized 10 breaths in Ordeals. Did not get a good look at the flag since we were a little under the gun getting the race up and running. Oh, Will's happy. He finally found his sword of choice. And exits out immediately to save that sword.
He's doing the celebratory equip.
I don't believe the red mage is the proper place
Hey,
for
Bismarck. What's up, buddy?
We'll see what's in these last few chests. So far, just some pocket money. And the crystal. I don't believe we've seen Matoya yet.
No, Matoya remains hidden still.
And we'll start to chip away at the lead that White Mage had.
Did White Mage peace out? Or no, we got the crystal, that's right. He has found Lupa Town, which is no good to him at the moment.
I believe one of our I think it was Meridian, actually has an online page he created just for this entrance floor shuffle, so you can keep track of just where all of this stuff is.
Looks like White Mage is going to give this Thief Floor a shot. He's sufficiently leveled, he should be okay. With L2 gauntlets, shouldn't be much of an issue. Will is now traversing the waterfall, so he will pick up his, what did Robot have again?
I guess we're about to find out.
Yeah. Sorry, I started drinking a little early today.
I just ran out of room to write stuff down.
Trying to remember what the robot had. ghost with slow, and they still hit hard. But I guess it's better them
yep.
slowing you than pounding you.
That is correct. He did have the ruby. Thank you, chat, for doing our job.
And White Mage has 10 shards now, so 7 more to go, and then it's just a matter of getting gear levels and finding TOFR.
Oh, the White Mage knows if you can find the tail, he knows where to go to turn it in. And I believe this will be his first look at Gaia. Fade level 7.
He sees the Aegis shield, but since he can't class change, he still can't use it.
It looks like he's going to make room for it.
Well, that's not bad to have, just in case if he does happen to class change, then he doesn't have to come all the way back here to get it.
And the big part's remembering where the hell to find it.
Will is heading somewhere into the great wide open. Did Will find his canoe? No, he has not, eh?
No, that's one thing. Will does not have his canoe. He has not found the that level of ice.
So we can't check waterfall or the town up there yet.
That's one thing I think White Mage, that's one of the few places we haven't seen. We haven't seen, let's see here, we haven't seen Waterfall and Onrak. We haven't seen Mirage Tower, and we haven't seen Leafland. Yeah, Bismarck, one of the entrants, we had a scheduling issue, so we, instead of the match between White Mage and Meowth, we are doing the Floor Shuffle Shard exhibition.
Yeah, we did find Leftwind, because that's where Lupa is.
Oh, no, I mean the entrance at Leafland. See where that leads to.
You mean the town? "46 minutes in, and I think they're tied on shards. Will has actually made up the ground that he had lost earlier. Not having that canoe is still going to be rough on him, though.
Yeah, we don't know if that's required yet. White Mage is yet to make a trip up north to take advantage of that canoe.
And White Mage has found the armory in Volcano. Will is buying Fade for his White Mage. He may get one shot of it. And White Mage hits the trap tile.
That is one trap tile I always forget is there.
I forget the ones that are in the doorways sometimes. And Will is back in Melmond, checking out the weapon shop.
Oh,
Picking up some temper.
Quad X is always nice.
So right now, Will's in a pretty good position. He's got some armor, he's got some weapons, got some spells.
Yeah,
A few more levels, and he can find the last. He can find TOFR. He may attempt to finish it.
Yeah, he's up the class change, but we've yet to see if that canoe is going to be required or not from White Mage.
Yeah, well, is TOFR in the waterfall?
Yeah, so both of our runners finding themselves in different parts of the volcano. Oh, Will going back. He's got
Oh, he's
revenge
going back
on
to
his
take on Warmac. He's walking with some purpose. Yes, Slick. This is some wild stuff. It's a good way to keep the game fresh, though. I mean, his fighter's level 22, and he's got the Excalibur, so he's in good shape.
He just picked up that temper also.
Especially for this fight coming up. Kind of hoping White Mage decides to go try the waterfall. I'd like to see what's there.
Yeah, it's itching at me to see what it is. All right, resistance is in fact futile.
Warmech is about to be engaged. Warmech won round 1 pretty handily.
Yeah, 3 hits, 3 damage every time.
Mind you, that was 15 levels ago, so...
Also Excalibur. Kind of surprised Will left the fighter in the top slot.
Fighter's pretty tough with the armor and stuff. 4 hits, 50. The ninja did more. Ninja pulling his weight, finally. Wormek's playing nice so far.
Yeah, look at those levels and a little bit of armor, and that Invis 2 staff is should get him through. I imagine if we were going to see something nasty, we almost certainly would have seen it by the 4th round.
Yeah, unless he comes out with something big this round. Quad X, Quad X.
All right, White Mage finding his first ribbon.
Wormek's pretty beefy here. He's hanging in. But he's trying to go blow for blow, which probably will not work out in his favor.
And he's going to run out of Cure 4 charges at this rate. Yeah, 4 hits, 48. There we go. Nuke takes him down.
So Warmech, all he did was attack. I guess he didn't have any spells in his script. And White Mage has found the first floor. And now he will get his incentivized item from Sardia. We also haven't found the bottle, so we also don't know what's in the Sea Shrine.
I actually believe that the fetch questions that counts as the fetch quest. I believe you can just find the Oxio under these flags.
Will's going back for Tiamat now. It'd be nice if Warmech reappeared.
It totally should.
You can't leave the floor. You gotta do both fights at once.
Okay, I'm totally going to bring that up in development balance after the run. Maybe bump up Tiamat to 6 shards if you do that.
Oh, we're about to see the waterfall.
Yeah, White Mage is going to give us a look.
Oh, we'll get to see what the sages have. And there's the crown. For sale in Crescent Lake. Pretty much don't really need it now that he has the herb, so...
And there's Dragon Armor for sale if you didn't find it.
And Tiamat is being engaged by Will. This will really pump him up in the shard count. He's going for the poison smoke strats, folks. Tiamat fire 2. Will shrugs that off. Says, bring it, Tiamat. Just bring it.
And not too much to write home about in level 5 shops. Y'all can't hold the sleep hammer. Sad.
Tiamat's not having none of that smoke huffing today. Trying to slow a fighter who doesn't have any intelligence anyway. That might work.
When White Mage making room for that sleep hammer, you never know.
He's not giving up. He's trying to smoke out Tiamat.
Smoking on a dragon doesn't sound like a winning proposition.
He'll eventually get him with the X-Cal anyway. Tiamat's not really putting up much of a fight here.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good damage with that Excalibur. It's just a matter of time. Though I know Will wants to bane him.
Forget it, Will. Tiamat don't vape, bud. He don't vape. Well, he's pretty beefy here. We have some nachos on White Mage's side. Oh, he did get him.
The bane lands. There's 4 more.
Will needs 3 shards now. And to find the location of TOFR, which he still does not know. But we now know is not in the river.
I don't believe White Mage checked the town. So we'll give a look at that.
Will buying some spells for his knight, or trying to anyway. He's denied at the gates of Cure 4.
Oh,
And we have Carrie. Carrie's hiding out. And I believe this chest is incentivized. The one behind the red dragon, so there should be something good in here.
And if it isn't, it can be. And guess what? Mage is going to go for it.
Shaw, you are not very nice.
Yeah, I believe we need to have Randomania back to them before we need all that.
Well, once Will finds TOFR, he's pretty much good to go, so just a matter of him finding it now. Finishing off the shards and finding it. This red dragon is giving White Mage a little rough go, it seems.
Well,
The key. Looks like Will is diving marsh. He was here before at level 1 and got wiped, so should be in a little better shape this time. Ooh. A lot of chests in this floor. This could hold the 3 shards he needs. While White Mage engages Carrie.
Yeah, like I said, Ali. We need to work on a tracker for the shard hunt / quest chain shuffle a little bit. White Mage's making short work of Carrie. Picks up 2 more shards, so he's getting close.
Ooh, Wizvamp's taking a bite out of the fighter.
It's funny
313 damage.
because Wizvamps bite people.
Well, it doesn't take rocket appliances to know that Will is in the lead at the moment.
Oh, that's going to be a big pickup. The chime, that'll open up the entrance into Mirage Tower. And that might be where he needs to go.
Oh, and we have the dwarves. See what the blacksmith has. Or maybe we won't.
Will, a man after my own heart, going after the Hooray Dwarf.
We'll go and memeing it up, and he does have the. Does he have the key?
He does not. He does have the TNT to turn in. Here, take this Oxyale. That could also be hiding TFR, because we know where Onrak is.
Since he doesn't. We do, don't we? It's like White Mage is cleaning out the castle. So really, where haven't we seen Sky Castle? That could be where TOFR is hiding.
Yeah, we'll just picked up two different items that are going to show us locations and entrances we have not seen before. The Sea Shrine entrance and then the Mirage Tower entrance.
Will is heading back to clean out the rest of these chests, and the sentry is giving him the business. He didn't heal, so this could be a bit of an issue. They do have life 2 at level 1, though, so...
Yeah, I think White Mage's one really good chance at pulling this out would have been that canoe being required. But it looks like it's not going to be the case. It's just going to be a matter of Will just starting to dig and find where that Temple of Fiends entrance is.
Yeah, once he finds his 3 shards, I think he's just going to be purely searching for TOFR.
Oh, our tracker bringing up, yeah, they have not been to Ordeals yet. Also, so that's another entrance we have not seen them go digging in.
White Mage has found Melmond.
These Chimeras seem a little beefy. There we go, Will.
5 hits.
There's one of the 3 you need. I could have sworn to. Have we seen
He
lower
needs
level
2
sea
more.
shrine? I could have sworn that we saw a lower level sea shrine to have a shot at Kraken, but maybe I was mistaken on the water floor.
No, we haven't seen Kraken yet.
Alright, we'll check in that chime out. See if that's where he needs to go.
No steak and wings, people.
No.
Those red ankles are horrible. Leads to the teleporter floor. Are these shuffled, I wonder?
I don't believe they would have shuffled them for this. We're about to find out. Oh.
I would say, because Will is not going the right way. They're shuffled. So your 2 up, 2 over trick won't work anymore.
And when you shuffle them, it can be shuffled to any tile, not just in the crossroads, so you actually have to check in between as well.
Yes, and it can be at the very corner as well, so you have to keep your eye out. It won't be in the middle of the screen. Not having much luck. Looks like Will is contemplating life at the moment.
Oh, White Mage, look, he's just pretty much right on Will's tracks other than finding that tail. They weren't shuffled.
Oh, no way. He thought they were.
That's funny.
Well, he did roll the seed, so you think he would have known that.
Yeah, 10 breaths vanilla, 2 up, 2 over. But
Or
there
2
is a
down,
flag,
2 over.
and you
As
can
long as
set
you-
to randomize the location of the teleporter up, so it can be anywhere on the 4x4 grid. Which
As
I
long
think
as you
Will
go-
thought was turned on.
In vanilla, as long as you go 2 either way, you can go 2 down, 2 left, 2 down, 2 right. You're still going to get there as long as you do 2 and 2.
But we all know the correct way is 2 right, 2 up. I believe they do have the rod, so we will see what is on the next level after vampire. And we'll need, what was it, 1 or 2 more?
2, I thought, unless he picked up another one while I wasn't paying attention because Rocky's on TV.
Priorities, right?
Well, Rocky 3. He's beating up Mr. T right now.
I was hoping Will would give us a show of the back party room. And Earth Elemental taking the Excalibur to the face.
Well, should be made of stone. He should be able to take it to the face.
Alright, White Mage picking up his chimes, and now he has a new entrance that he can check. It's a shame that the canoe didn't pan out, because now he's going to be behind having checked those locations.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
he came out with
Will
2
could
shards.
still be thinking, though. There's our canal. Will could still be thinking, this is a canoe locked, so...
Oh,
He's going the right way.
floors were actually in the correct order.
Who'd have thunk it? Didn't the White Mage take on Lich, though? Or am I doing so much rando lately, everything's running together?
Possible. There's 2 stones on White Mage's side. 3 stones. He might be... He is set. All he needs to find is to find the location. And right now, Will's ahead in that department. He's checked more entrances, more floors. But Will's still short a few stones.
Not having stones is a good thing.
Oh, so we have lit 2 gauntlets and a heal staff.
Yeah, Will found that a while back.
I didn't see the heal staff.
Yeah, all Will's looking for now is 1 more shard and TOFR.
Cracking, lacking, boo!
Looks like we have the 4th floor of Volcano where all the chests are. He's more than certainly to pick up the 1 shard he needs. White Mage has all the shards.
Yep,
Never
he's
seen
ready.
that.
All he needs is to find where Temple of Fiends is and give it a shot. One thing I do know for this floor shuffle right now, there is no limit to how deep a cave can be, other than what the game can physically handle. I do believe that they're talking about adding a slider so that you can say, all right, each level will be no more than 5 levels or something. But right now, it's completely random how deep any given dungeon can actually end up being.
There's another stone. I'm not sure if Will has all his stones or not.
He's one shy right now. White Mage just keeps picking up more stones. There we go. Will is set to go as well.
So now he's going to check this staircase, I would think. Yeah, he's definitely set to go. And Ordeals is really the only spot we haven't seen.
I don't think anyone's made the walk down to the normal Leafin entrance yet. Or have they?
White Mage has found the pirates. It's been so long, I'm not sure if Will has found the pirates. Yes, he has. Thank you, Tracker, for doing such a terrific job.
This is just getting to be a bit of a trolly dungeon. And there's White Mage's tail. That's, I'm sure, what he was looking for. He knows the Excalibur's for sale. He has the Vorpal. There's been plenty of Opal armor accessible. He just needs to remember where to go back to turn that in. Man, this is the dungeon that never ends. Yeah, Will just making a beeline for the stair. Oh no, he's still checking. Maybe just taking the opportunistic chests. And so we've had Earth, Volcano, and Sea so far, all in this one entrance.
This way has two ways to go too, so.
Yep, you got a fork here, and the fork's pretty darn low. Oh, there's Kraken.
Now, Will doesn't need Kraken, but will he let us see the Kraken?
Nope. To be fair, I wouldn't either.
I think I would. It's just an exhibition. I'd go give him a shot. I'd give him some screen time. Give him some loving.
After the things that Kraken's done to me, she doesn't deserve any more screen time.
What? Everybody likes some tentacle porn.
And there's another dead end, so this entrance has been fully cleared.
And White just got his class changed, so he's going to be happy with that.
Yeah, he's back on equal footing gear-wise. Will just has checked quite a bit more areas other than the canoe stuff that White Mage has found.
And now Will's got to be thinking, where haven't I been?
Canoe was the ice cave floor before you drop down to the incentive location. I do not remember which entrance that was, but it was ice cave. Yeah, so our options, it's going to have to either be, I guess, Ordeals would be the next logical place to try. Although I was going to try to make a run to Leafin first and see if that's where he needs to go.
Unrunnable giants. So after Will checks this, and if he checks Ordeals and it's not there, well, it's gotta be.
Yeah, it has to be one of the two.
Will doesn't know that because he doesn't have a canoe yet.
Yeah, he could still be looking either for the canoe, thinking that it's somewhere in there. Oh, yeah. And the Vorpal is. Oh no, he's okay. I thought the Vorpal was for sale.
Sell the Vorpal. Come on.
Oh, all right, so we got 2 ways to go. There it is.
And folks, we have it. Garland shouldn't pose much of an issue here.
Yep, Leafentown, North. All right.
Now we're gonna see what we're facing.
Ooh, where's a ribbon hiding in the final chests?
And a Pro Ring.
Question in chat, what happened there? Yeah, there was supposed to be a tournament race. One of the contestants got a scheduling mix-up, so we turned it into a exhibition race.
And Willow's about to see what he's facing. And he's gonna do the first cave of Marsh again. He's probably wondering why he exited, but
White Mage is in the right neck of the woods, but unfortunately decided
he's in the right forest. He's just coming into the wrong side. You can't see the forest through the trees.
Alright, our mixed up final boss is...
Dual War Mech and some Evil Man.
That's a pretty awesome end boss.
Now, Will's already faced War Mech, and he knows what he's all about.
War mixed with Blizzard. They did not
As long
show
as
that
the
last
Evil
time.
Men don't have anything too bad, he should be okay. Oh, War Mech took in a bite of the thief. This is War Mech 2.0, folks.
Yeah, he's got quite a few fades and nukes in the tank.
Come on, double nuke, War Mech, you can do it.
White Mage gave us a little peek at the bat party room.
These War Mechs are putting up a good fight.
They're already back to Blizzard, so I don't think we'll see anything too nasty.
No, I think the Blizzard was pretty much all they had.
Slickfingers, I'm not honestly 100% sure Asta is a different stats. I don't know if the 1.0 and 2.0 War Mechs have different stats or ability pools. Got one of them down. And there we go.
GG to Will. In a time of 1:18 flat, pretty much.
Yep, the official comes in at 118.13. And White Mages, like I said, he's in the right neck of the woods. I'm sure once he's done checking this, he will head on over to Leafin. And Will, GG.
Hey guys, thank you very much.
Were you thinking about the canoe? Was it in your head?
It was. I knew there was still another. Essentially there was both of the forks, And I was glad to find at least one of the forks, which gave me more of a shot at finding the Temple of Fiends, because I was so close on the stones that I knew I'd find it fairly quickly. And so that was where, looking into the chime, I figured it was in Mirage Tower. I figured there was a fork in Mirage Tower. Maybe Temple of Fiends was there. Didn't happen. And then I started to think about the chest that I skipped in Earth Cave B1, which was, I've got it in my notes here, the original Elfland Castle. And I'm like, man, if I skip the canoe and a chest, then, at least I've got, hey, I've skipped some chests here and here. But I knew there was still 2 forks coming. I knew we had Waterfall and Onrak that I couldn't get to. And I'd found Kraken. I was going to kill him, but I didn't. And finding the other fork really helped out a lot, too. I don't know what was the other way, and I have no clue. Did my opponent find the canoe?
Yes, White Mage did find a canoe. It wasn't an ice cave floor before you drop down to where the eye is. I don't exactly remember where it was, but
I don't think I went that deep, wherever it was. Did he find the cube?
nope.
Okay. I also thought that it was in the Cardia Islands, there was a cube block, and I thought that potentially Temple of Fiends could be behind there as well. Finding the Dwarf Cave was good, but obviously no Mystic Key, no loot. So I tried my best not to chase those things until I knew I absolutely had to, because that's how I've lost before.
White Mage found all 4 things. He found the key, he found the herb, he found the crystal, and he found the crown.
Oh, yeah, I don't have any of that. Maybe the herb. I think I found the herb.
I think the crown was just for sale somewhere. But yeah, I found it amusing that we had lit 2 golems and a heal staff.
Yeah, there wasn't much. I went searching again for I think it was Invisibility 2 stick, and it must have been in Provoca. That was next on my list. The only reason I checked Lefin was because I was in the area, checking out the Mirage Tower with the chime, or else I would have headed to, I think it was the Crescent Lake original dungeon, but I would have done Provoca first, because I believe that was where the Invisibility 2 sticks were, and I would have loaded up my party with those, and been really ready to go for the final boss. I was ready for quite a while. I just couldn't find Temple of Fiends.
So, what did you think when you first come across Warmac and you were like level 7?
You only live once, man. People gotta eat. And I'm gonna dismantle that tin can. I just let them know. I was just letting them know, I was here, and I'd be back. And actually, I had a few shots at him too. If he didn't have Absorb, I might have actually had a shot at him at level whatever it was. But I made it a note to make my presence felt with that tin can, and I was coming back.
And then he decided to come back with a friend.
Yeah, I don't think he was too happy with me on that one, but I took care of him then too.
Well, alright. Thanks for filling in and for time slot. So Randomania fans had something. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to give these runners a follow, and as well as our tracker, Alliger Brap, and my co-commentator, Demon Frog, and me, the Hangry Canuck, and restreamer, Shy Lisa.
Yeah, right now White Mage is busy going down the dungeon that never ends, apparently. This thing I think was 6, 7, or 8 floors deep.
Oh, my commentary stream froze on me here. Yeah, it's not coming back. Oh well. Is he finishing it?
I'm gonna sit the 4th or 5th floor down, he's gone. But yeah, White Mage was keeping up with you on the shards.
Yeah, they were hard to come by because I elected not to do the Elfland area, the Elfland Castle, Northwest Castle, Marsh Cave. I figured my opponent would naturally go there, and so I wanted to go ahead and let that happen and do some exploring first. I think I only got level 2 and 3 after the Pirates, which was probably like 20 minutes in, and that's a strategy that I like to go ahead and invoke. Let them find it, let them hopefully dive a dungeon, maybe take a few parishes. Sometimes they can get levels on me though, and I wanted to find some
eggs are packing nuke.
They have nuke behind fire 2, I think they hit me with.
Red Zahags are packing the nuke, folks.
And there's a bunch of them. Must be second on the spell list because I think it was Fire 2 they hit me with first. But he should have Lightning 2 gauntlets.
Yeah, tell that to the 3 dead party members after they hit him with nuke.
Yeah, he's deep. Like I said, he's in that dungeon that never ends, with nothing but a knight up. I think he's trying to figure out what he wants to do. Does he want to keep going or try to back out?
I had that early in the game as well, and I considered leaving all the 4 party members perished for a little while longer. I ended up resurrecting them because of, I think that was right around the tail, because I knew more weapons were coming and I wanted to equip them and make sure that they were ready so it wasn't the knight against the alternate final boss in case it was Warmack making a comeback. I knew I'd have to have them.
Yeah, I commented that you probably out of nowhere felt a little jealous because White Mage did find the Vorpal a little bit before you.
He found it before me?
Yes, he did.
Whoa, he sees the light. Attaboy.
Then he sold it, though.
What?
Yeah, White Mage finally found the dead end, but now he's gotta try to make it out with nothing but his knight.
Yeah, his knight's pretty beefy. Well, I don't know if we gotta hand this channel back to anybody.
I know we have a couple more Final Fantasy Randomizer matches tonight.
I think there's 2 more, isn't there?
I think there might be a 6 and 8, and then on Speed Gaming a 9. I'm trying to pull up the schedule now.
So, there's 6 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Eastern, and 9 p.m. Eastern. 3 more randomizers tonight. Gonna be some good races. My co-commentator is involved in one tonight, as a matter of fact, as am I.
Yeah, I was preparing for what this was supposed to be the match between White Mage and Meal, and I was really looking forward to it because it was going to be a do or die. They're both at 1 and 2, so they both have to win out this week and next week in order to have a chance at making the brackets. I'm in the same boat, sadly.
I will be after tonight.
But White Mage is in the right area. He's gonna be coming up and finding his dual war mechs coming up soon.
Yeah, he's heading towards the area now. Go ahead and Biz, ask away. Never mind, he's got you. Now, White Mage hasn't seen the first War Mech, so...
I do remember seeing in, if you're wondering what's going on with this little room here, apparently, just with the coding of the game, every set of steps that goes up or down occurs in a room, so the developers had to literally create a room for those steps. And here we go, White Mage taking on 2 War Mechs and 6 Evil Men.
And no charges of nuke on his thief. He has the spell, but he can't use it, folks.
We didn't see anything too nasty out of the War Mechs. The Evil Men didn't live long enough when Will was taking them on to show anything other than snorting. Oh! White Mage's Knight is down. And with no spells on his ninja, he's just gonna have to melee with that guy and hope he can get enough nukes and fades off. Yeah, sadly, it's a little more fun, I think, when we get the nuke shirts and tier 3 magics, but the item magic was really lackluster this seed. And White Mage just trying to backpedal, keep his guys up. Especially that Red Mage. Oh, and White Mage is gonna end up wiping here.
They have nuclear.
Okay, yep.
White Mage got this. White Mage got this.
Oh,
Wall her up,
favorite.
let her go. Or not.
Oh, he knows where he's got to go. Hopefully he remembers to drop a house here. Oh, he doesn't have a house. Oh, I hope that he went to an inn or something to get those charges on his ninja.
I don't think his ninja's high enough level to have a charge.
Oh. Because you normally start getting charges at 15, but if you class change after 15, you just get them the next odd level. Alright, so White Mage's second attempt here. Key.
Garland couldn't knock down a house of cards at this point.
And now that he knows he's up against nuclear, I'm sure he's going to be a little more cautious keeping his hit points up near max. Though his knight went down before that nuclear did just like a 300 damage melee hit. Alright, there we go. Tucking that knight down in that bottom slot. Sending the ninja up to do his job and dodge.
You mean die?
Dodge, die.
Duck, dip, dive, dodge, and duck.
Oh, good rolls on nuclear, or on nuke from the Red Mage. Oh, misses one of the evil men and did 350 plus to each of the war mechs.
It's real good rolls.
I was going to try to keep it.
Shot to the face.
Try to keep him upright though with a cure 4. Not so good nukes this time, but enough to get the bad man down, evil man.
Might want to consider healing up that white wizard instead.
Yeah. Ooh.
Not sure if I'd bother with the invis staff.
Hey, with you know nuclear's behind that blizzard. You gotta go. Now you've seen both blizzards.
White Mage down.
Yeah, he'll try to keep his Red Mage upright. And good thing he did that cure 4. There's a nuclear. Alright, he survived 1. He's got the cure 4. Ninja's doing his job. Knight is down. What do? Do you cure or do you nuke?
Got a nuke.
YOLO. I like it. Nope. Also have tornado.
He's giving her another shot.
At this point, it's personal. Give the invis staff to the ninja. Let him get the dodge up. Let that white mage rip off some fades.
I don't know if I've seen Fade on his white mage.
I think it's 6 or 7. I'm pretty sure I saw white mages pick up fade. While we're getting through this fight, let's thank Randomania for hosting us. Thank Charlesia for restreaming. Thank Ali Grabap for tracking. Thank our runners for giving us some entertainment. And of course, the commentators. Feel free to give everybody a follow. You won't see much on my personal channel, except Swiss practices, but I stream from time to time.
Yeah, you'll basically just see randos and Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta on mine.
You can see White Mage is a guy adjusting here, adjusting his party. Going to try something a little bit different. But that probably needs to attack a little bit more. He's got some information. Maybe get some more good rolls on Nuke and try to take out those Warmechs, at least one of them.
Oh no, I was wrong. It was not. Okay, it was not Fade. Yeah, for this, to me, you just need to go all out. Give the ninja the dodge stick.
Putting walls up ain't bad, but it's not gonna help. It'll help you against the frost, but it's not gonna help you against the nuke.
There you go. Yeah, give the he's dodging up with the ninja. He's got his nuke off. Takes out half of the bad men. They're not really the concern. Yeah. I'm gonna heal 3 up. Try to keep everybody topped up. Oh, evil men have Blizzard also. And not so good rolls on the nuke for the Warmechs. Alright, ninja down. Just chipping away.
I'm just firing nukes instead. That's a good adjustment. I like this.
Yeah, you gotta keep that red mage going up. Alright. Yeah, because even with Excalibur, he's just not hitting through their absorb. And wasted the cure 4. There's a decent roll on it. Nope. It was a decent roll on that last nuke, but
Down he goes.
White Mage will not be denied. Going back for round 4.
It looks to me like White Mage is a guy feels that this is a very beatable last boss. That's kind of how I felt. Obviously, he knows his opponent has finished, and I would keep going until he gets good rolls and good turn order. He does not have nuke on the ninja, I believe. I think that was a key component for me in this race. But he's definitely shifted his attack to actually attack and take them out. If he can get one Warmech down before a second nuclear, I think he's got this.
Yeah, it's the back-to-back nukes or a blizzard right into a nuke, and he just doesn't have the ability to cure up. And yeah, because I think you had all of your bad men down turn 1.
Nope. It was well, the second nuke took him out. Yeah, the first nuke only got like 2 or 3 of them, but they're inconsequential. The problem is that big tin can.
Yeah, definitely good to tuck that knight back. Yeah, I guess the wall first round from the white mage isn't the worst thing you can do. Unless he has a invisible 2-stick on the white mage. I didn't see if he did. And more mech first round, Blizzard. So now you know Nuke's next up.
Some good rolls on the bad men, the first couple.
He's going to try to keep the ninja upright. I don't know that wasting the Cure 4 on that guy's worth it. Nuke. Decent rolls on the war mechs on that Nuke.
Ooh, waste of a Cure 4.
Now it's just about piling on enough damage. He's got to hit him harder than they're hitting him. And the knight is just doing nothing. It's entirely on the back of that red mage nuking. Oh, the red mage survives the nuclear.
Whoo-wee!
Hits
It's
him back
opening.
with a nuke.
The door's
And
open.
not gonna survive the tornado though.
And they locked the door tight.
And round 5. Yeah, he's close. He's so close. Taking a minute deciding what can I do differently? What can I do to keep those nukes out?
Yeah, by now I would certainly think that with the absorb of Warmex, we know that the bad men are not a problem at this point in time. And his main damage dealer right now, the one that I like to call the killer, is the red mage, red wizard at this point in time. So I would think maybe adjusting and putting him in the 4th slot and protecting him as much as possible. Keeping him cure 4, not quite the ninja, trying to get some of those invisibility 2s off, and making sure he can survive the 2nd skill dual nuclears from both Warmex.
Yeah, you're because the knight's hitting for in the 30 to 40 range. It's not even worth it at that point. Yeah, it's entirely on the back of that red mage surviving and getting the nukes out.
Does he have a katana? Does he have temper?
I saw temper somewhere. I don't know if he picked it up though. I do believe he does have the katana though.
Because that could be an option as well with a good crit rate. He's got decent HP on the ninja. If that doesn't work, turning the red wizard, red mage into your main damage dealer, that's a potential option as well.
Yeah, he's leaving the party as is this time instead of moving it around. Keeping that red mage in that 3rd slot. And getting a wall on the red mage as well. Looks like he is going to try to do everything he can to keep that red mage upright. Let the knight take the physical hits.
Might as well. He's not adding much to the fight anyway, so you might as well have him up there as a tank.
No, no, no. Oh. There we go. Almost used the cure 4 on that red mage. Oh, really good rolls on that nuke. Almost 400 on both.
Attempts to use the cure 4 on the tank. Okay, we'll see if this can work here. Heal 3 should be an option for multiple characters as well if he wants to keep his whole party upright and chip away. He's down to the 2 Warmex again now. Heal
Yep,
3.
this has been the wall. He hasn't been able to get one of them down, much less 2. But yeah, got that heal 3 off to get everybody up. Another
go.
good roll on that nuke.
Preemptive healing. Good move here from whitemageisaguy.
He's got 3 or 4 stacks of that invis, so he should be good from physical. It's just that blizzard into a nuke, or a nuke into a nuke.
6 stacks of invisibility 2 will give you max evasion. 3 roost shots will give you max evasion.
All right.
Oh, I think I'd throw that fighter on the bottom one. He's not doing much, but that bottom Warmack's got to be getting low now.
Yeah, the good rolls have been on that bottom one. He's got to be close.
Attack, attack, attack.
There's the first nuclear. Oh, he might regret using heal 2 and not heal 3.
Ooh, he's
we're
gotta get
getting
some
there.
Cure 4s.
Good, he kept that red mage nuking. Got the cure 4 off.
Get the cure 4 on that red wizard.
Got it. Always down 1.
Nuke, go all out.
There we go. 5th time's the charm. We'll see if we
GG.
can get a white mage in here. It's official time 1:45:27.
I think I had obviously an advantage here. I know full well that double Warmech can show up at the end. It's, you know, essentially a 1 in 4 shot. And that combined, getting the information of fighting Warmech earlier, I definitely wanted that. And I just like taking out Warmech. This is an exhibition. This is a great match. If I can get by Warmech, I can get Tiamat, get, you know, those couple of shards as well. So it was really a dual strategy there. Get the information, get the shards, or in this case, the stones. And obviously the experience, you can't beat that.
Yeah, we'll give White Mage a moment to step away. I'm sure he has a little bit of a PTSD after the 5 attempts it took to finally take down Warmech.
Okay, and I've been told we do have time for a short interview with White Mage if he does come in the room.
But yeah, there we had it. Our still alpha floor entrance shuffle, shard hunt, item magic, alternate end boss, Titans Trove, all kinds of fun flags we turned on for this one. Just giving White Mage a minute. And we have
Well, it was good commentating with you, Demon, and but I am going to maybe take a nap before my match in a few hours.
All right.
Because if the seeds are rolling the way they're rolling, I'm a little bit scared.
Hi all.
Hi there, White
What's
Mage.
That was quite an intense last battle. Took me like what, 3 or 4 times to finally pull it off.
I think that was actually number 5.
Don't matter, though. You stuck it out.
I stuck it out, and it looks like I must have been close the first 4 times because it didn't take too much longer on the 5th time, I don't think. So,
Yeah, the key to that one was definitely attack, 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 and you were definitely close. I'd say the 3rd and 4th times you were getting there.
mm-hmm. And that was my first time doing that. So the alternate boss as opposed to chaos. So I didn't really know. I think I saw that before in an exhibition, but I didn't really know what to expect or how difficult it would be. And as I was going through like the multiple times and wiping, I can't think of there's something else like I should do to, improve my my situation. But there's really no place to grind because there's no Temple of Fiends Revisited anymore, so you can't like go to the gas dragons or anything. And anything I think of was kind of wouldn't give me enough experience points to really do anything really efficiently. So I just kind of decided to keep on going and. Paid off the 5th time around.
Yeah, definitely the strategy was just keep that red mage nuking.
And that was the where the heavy damage was coming from. And the Invis 2 staff helped a little bit. I mean, because the Warmax would attack, and then it would be at least limit the damage, or at least maybe, and sometimes they would dodge the attack, so that would help. And but the Red Mage was definitely carrying the day there.
Yeah, the item magic was definitely not great. Pure Sword actually sold for quite a bit, but that Invisibility 2 stick is definitely the MVP.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there was much. There was the Pure Sword, and then there was the A-Lit shirt or something that was useless, except for as an armor, in its armor capacity. So, did Will go into the Mirage Tower at all? Because that was what kind of ate up some time for me there. But
yeah, he did. I think what a lot of the time that you lost is you found the canoe, and you followed that down. And Will never found the canoe, so he never even had the option to go up to check out Waterfall and to check out Onrak. But I mean, for quite a while, you were shard-wise actually ahead. Will had a bit of a gear advantage. He found the tail and a little bit more gear, but you actually had a shard lead for quite a while. I want to say you actually had the shard needed to enter almost the same time. It was just that Will was got to that side of the map a little bit before you.
Right, and that made a lot of a difference, because if you had gone to Lithine, just that's where the end game was, and that would have taken you where you need to go.
All right. Well, Will, White Mage, any final thoughts on this?
Well, that's my first time playing the Shard Hunt, so that was a lot of fun. I think I can definitely see where that would be kind of the new way for the for tournaments to go in the future, because it just really changes things up a bit.
Yeah, definitely. You have to think on your toes a heck of a lot more than the Swiss seeds. That's for sure.
Yeah, there's a lot less predictability, so that was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun too. So good time all around.
Yeah, pretty good finishing time there for your first time playing at Rumblefish. I'll add you to the list of people I need to keep my eye on, certainly. And thanks for playing with me, certainly, in this very, very fast exhibition that we did here to go ahead and make up for a match that we couldn't get on. Certainly an honor to play, certainly a good time. And we got a bunch of matches coming up tonight, so I'm getting ready to jump on the microphone in about a half hour here for Zardia versus Len the Cat, a match that I'm certainly really excited for. I'd like to thank Randomania for putting this together, my buddy Shadlazia being the restreamer, doing a bang-up job, and our tracker tonight. Who tracked that? Was that Allie?
That was Allie.
That's my buddy Allie, too. So I thank you for taking care of that for us. Randomania, thank you.
Yep, and we got another match. Randomania, I believe, is Rando 2 at 8, and then on Speed Gaming at 9, I will be on versus the Marine. Thank you, everybody, for coming. Have a good afternoon.